let's do some simple math. Freelee the Banana Girl is asking you to donate 55 American dollars per month. 55. And I use the word donate because I can't say she's asking you to buy anything. She's not really selling you anything. You don't get anything in exchange for giving her $55 a month. Okay, so $55 a month times 12 months, that equals $660. How many people do you think are stupid enough to sign up for this? Like, what's a conservative estimate? Is it maybe 500 people? Do you think she's going to get 500 people signing up for this? Wow, that's a lot of money if she can get 500 people to sign up for this. And what is the topic of the first video she's promoting on this new paid service? What is it she's going to explain to you? What is it she's going to tell you if you sign up and donate this money? You get to see a special video now that will explain to you her rationalization and her excuse for why it is you're gaining weight instead of losing weight on her fabulous, primarily raw fruit diet. Yeah. So this explanation, you could figure it out for free. You could Google around. You don't have to donate the money. It basically boils down to the idea that you have an imaginary disorder called metabolic damage. Now, I call it imaginary because it has no symptoms. There's no blood test that can prove you have it. There's no stool test. There's no way you can go to a doctor and test for this metabolic damage. As she uses the term, it doesn't mean anything that exists in the real world. It's nothing measurable. It's not that your base metabolic rate is different. There is no empirically valid reality to this disorder or disease. She claims you've had this for years because of your unhealthy diet, and then it only becomes observable. It only emerges for you to observe it in reality when you start eating her high fruit, healthy vegan diet. That suddenly the accumulated metabolic damage of the past emerges, not because your diet got less healthy, but paradoxically because your diet became healthier and results in you gaining weight. Now, if there were any truth to this, wouldn't the metabolic damage exhibit itself whether you're eating tacos and pizza or you're eating a vegan diet? Wouldn't it be worse on an unhealthy diet? No. Why don't you donate the money and listen to her bullshit you and try to explain this, mysterious explanation for why people gain weight instead of lose weight in the diet? Some other simple math we can do. 30 bananas a day. How many calories per banana? 89 calories per banana. I get 2,670 calories from eating 30 bananas. Freelee the Banana Girl, she started using that name because her original website, the website that made her famous, her website was called 30 Bananas a Day. She encourages people to eat 30 bananas a day. Not every day, only on your mono meal days where you eat nothing but mangoes all day or eat nothing but bananas all day. Yeah, a high fat, a high fruit, low fat diet can be a very high calorie diet. It's not so mysterious as to why people might be experiencing weight gain rather than weight loss on this. It's really easy to talk yourself into new era thinking. It's really easy to tell yourself there's no way now in 2019 Freelee can just go back to the same scam she used to run in 2015, right? There's no way that someone who's been discredited for lying about her credentials, and by the way, I believe this YouTube channel was the first to discredit her. There was a mainstream newspaper, I forget if it was in Australia or England, that did indeed follow up on the story. I think they did the same thing I did. I got in touch with the college in Australia that she claimed her credential came from, and I figured out that it was pretty much impossible that she had that credential. Someone who lied about her credentials, someone who lied about the diet, someone who lied about what she actually eats, that was revealed primarily through Durian Rider, someone whose career has relied on a lot of lies and bullying and manipulation, including in the weight loss game, and someone who was also discredited for running a coaching service where people donated money to have some kind of quality time with her, and then all they got were like one sentence emails saying, "You go girl, you can do it," and this kind of thing. So this is someone who's been discredited from many different angles for many different reasons. But it seems she's able to come out of the jungle in 2019 and run this same scam again and just ask people to line up and pay money for nothing.
Freelee, I remember when you used to come on camera and sincerely preach that you didn't use soap and you didn't use shampoo. I remember when you used to preach that you didn't believe in modern medicine. But I guess those just weren't making enough money for you. So you kept changing hats. You kept switching beliefs, switching ideologies. You went back to using shampoo, I guess just because that would make more money for you. But when you left the game, it's like nobody even noticed you leaving. You used to boast that you were the most effective activist in the world. And when you went out the door, there were just crickets and smirks, laughter. All the things you used to boast about that you had accomplished, the huge difference you made in the world. Where's your boasting now? What are you but another dried up bimbo? Another aging wannabe starlet? Another scrawny old woman with a dishonest diet book and a pair of fake tits? Another woman who never had the talent to be an actress, never had the voice to be a singer, never really danced? She sold a digital diet book, and she convinced herself that she wasn't just saving the planet. She convinced herself that she and her boyfriend were the most effective vegan activists in the world. Okay, let me tell you something. In politics, it may be hard to tell what a difference somebody makes on the way in. It's hard to tell at the beginning, but it's real easy to tell on the way out, babe. I'm sorry, Freelee. It's real easy to tell. Freelee, if you were the most effective vegan activist in the world, why didn't it make a goddamn bit of difference when you quit? Why couldn't we all see the change? Why couldn't we all look around at what the vegan movement had become without you and say, wow, it sure was different. Things sure were different around here when Freelee was in charge. Things sure were different when we had Freelee's leadership. Things sure were different when we had Freelee's activism.
I mean, really, people like to disrespect my crew, but the fact is that you know my name and I don't know you.